It's definitely yet another episode on the Our Media channel, and today we are doing a setting profiling not just of a personality or of a set of people, but of an actual institution that is shaking up this world. We're talking to you about none other than Apple Inc., Apple Incorporated, who find their headquarters in Cupertino, Silicon Valley, all the way in California of the United States of America. A company that is estimated to be the second most valuable company in the entire world, and how exactly they made that happen. Stay with us. We'll be right back with more information. Thank you for staying with us. And yes, we are talking about the world's second most valuable company, and this stands at a market cap of about $2.77 trillion. You cannot estimate how much money that is for a certain institution or company, if you may. So Apple Inc. has grown over the years, over the decades, starting with primarily the founders, three main founders, but you generally just know of one, and that person happens to be in the person of Steve Jobs. However, the two other co-founders are Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne, who played a major role in making sure that Apple is the company it is today. Now, yes, like the legend says, Apple started in a garage somewhere around California and has grown to become the giant that it is today, with its headquarters at Apple Park in Silicon Valley, Cupertino. But what exactly happened? What exactly transpired to shift from a garage all the way to what it's become now? $2.77 trillion market capitalization. Well, Steve Jobs had an idea, an inspiration, in a time where computers or personal computers or computer systems were actually growing together with operating systems. And this was a time where Bill Gates had actually taken center stage and had started creating Microsoft and was growing in that regard. Now, Steve Jobs realized that computer parts were being sold in pieces, and computer enthusiasts could buy those pieces, put them together, and create custom-made computers of their choice. But then Steve Jobs had a different idea. He set out to find expert engineers like Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne to come together to create a comprehensive product that could actually meet the needs of the everyday user. And so Steve Jobs enthused or optimized that by a certain time, everybody in the world should have a personal computer of their own. Have it as you may, it's a reality today, because from iPads to iPhones to every single product they've made, from the iPod, everybody has a personal computer today. It may not necessarily have come from Apple, but truly Apple was a major herald in making sure that this goal and this dream actually happened the way they planned it to happen. Now, Apple started with very basic models. When they started with the Mac OS operating system, started with very basic versions of the computer systems, and today they have complicated MacBooks, have the newest iPhone 15, 15 Pro so to speak, and they have so many softwares, so many digital spaces. So there's Apple iTunes, there's Apple TV, a host of spaces you can find on their computer networks, and it's a very end-to-end system, unlike a Windows operating system or unlike a Microsoft operating system, where you have bits and pieces of things here and there. When it comes to the Apple company, everything is end-to-end. So they're producing both from hardware to software, whereas other companies actually, go for third-party sources to get their software or to get some part of components. Apple runs an end-to-end system, making sure that the profits stay in just that company. So this has been a collaborative effort by these three founders and has led to its roots today. Now, Apple has its current CEO, Tim Cook, making sure that the legacy stays on, and he may pass it on to someone else in the future when he's no longer in active service as CEO. But one thing is set in stone, that Apple is set to succeed in many decades to come, not just at the moment. So yeah, we're looking forward to great things from Apple. Apple actually just released their headsets, the VR headsets. Amazing innovation by far. The fact that people can actually have very interactive and immersive display and all kinds of intuitive features that comes with the Apple VR headsets. Truly, Apple setting the standard and reaching real-time benchmarks with all their innovative products. But the point is, it started with some people, and those people were not selfish enough to do it alone. They were very collaborative, and today Apple is where it's gotten to. So major lesson for people who want to start business is make sure that you're a good collaborator. Have an idea, but it will definitely need collaboration to see it go far. And make sure that you're meeting the right people, because with the wrong people, ideas stifle and die. So right collaborations, right people, right funding, right support, making sure that you are able to locate value in the market, making sure you're able to create a niche, because Apple has a deep-seated niche. There are people who are never going to touch a Samsung or a Xiaomi or a Redmi for any reason. They are just going to go for an Apple product wherever, whenever. So yes, these are basic things you should know when you're starting a company. Collaborative efforts, creating a niche, and you should be good to go. That's the story of Apple. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more content on the Our Media channel, bringing to you the best of profiling, the best of information, the best of entertainment, wherever you find yourself. Peace. Next video.